Okay, so when I tell you I love to read, I love to read. I mean, I really love to read. And I want to tell you about House of Eve. Now, if you ask me how I got this book done this quickly, I read it over the weekend. I locked in, cut my screen time and all the things. And I think I'm a speed reader. So, all that said, if you're wondering how I got through it this fast, no one cares. No one's asking. But this book was really good. So, a few things I want to share specifically about the style of writing that I think this is my second Sadiqa Johnson book. Is this her style of writing with the women where they tell the story in different the kind of concurrent stories, the way that she talks about the character, she gives you a lot of context about what's happening in their lives, and then at some point they meet, they cross each other, and that's what happened here. The story is about Eleanor and Ruby. I'm sorry, y'all. When I finish a book, I'm like done with it. About Eleanor and Ruby, different backgrounds. Again, similar things with with the other books. I guess what I'm kind of coming to get used to. So I'm gonna read the back real quick. In 50s Philly, which I actually love because Philly. 15-year-old Ruby is on track to becoming the first in her family to become an optometrist. She was really struggling with her mom and her living environment and having to leave. And hopefully, I don't give spoilers, okay? She ended up having to leave her mother's household to go live with another family member, and all of the things as she found young love, I'll say. And then a story running concurrent to that is about Eleanor. And Eleanor, the story starts off with Eleanor being rejected from a sorority that she really wanted to join. And she was really disappointed, and her friend convinced her to go out to blow off the steam of the disappointment, and she ends up meeting this gentleman, and they build a life together and all the things. Both of them became Eleanor was, again, don't watch this I'm trying not to spoil it, but Eleanor was trying to have a baby, trying to get pregnant, and Ruby ended up getting pregnant. So the journey about that pregnancy, becoming mothers, and kind of how their paths crossed as they got older. Running in the background is this. In the background of this story is really complex. Is kind of what I really loved about this book. It shows the complexity of our culture, Black women, African American women, all of us. And what it shows is that we are not a monolith. We are not the same. We have different lived experiences, and we approach something differently. And I'm saying that because Eleanor's mother-in-law, anyway, so try not to spoil it. But really good book, The House of Eve. In terms of this is to me strikes me as something that would be a good book club read. So if you're looking for a book club read, very entertaining. It was very fast. It was, for me, a page turner. Definitely something that I felt was really easy to read. So I went ahead and knocked it out. And I'm not reading for speed. I just happened to read fast. Okay, I'm just trying to share that. But I think even if you're not someone who reads very fast, it might take you about a week to read it. It's not that complicated. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I love this, The House of Eve. So I am sharing this with hopes that you are continuing your reading journey. I am this season, again, you don't see a whole lot of prayers and stuff from me because I'm trying to live out the blessings. And one blessing I have is sight and the ability to do something I love, which reduces a lot of stress for me, which is just reading. So I hope this encourages you to read. That's all I have, y'all. Go ahead and get the book if you don't have it. The House of Eve was phenomenal. I think my next read is going to be something very, very light, and I'm going to maybe bring you guys an author that I love, because I've been getting a lot of these recommendations from the awesome reading community on Facebook and YouTube, and also TikTok. So thank you so much for your support. I'm going to bring you an author that I love, probably a book that I've read already, but I don't know. I just want to do something a little bit different. So that's it, y'all. Have an awesome reading journey, and I hope you're having a good day. All right. Bye, y'all.